In the ancient land of Egypt, under the shadow of colossal pyramids, a people known as the Israelites toiled in bitter bondage, their cries echoing across the desert sands. Amidst this oppression, a miraculous event unfolded. A Hebrew infant, cast into the Nile, was discovered and raised within Pharaoh's own palace. This was Moses, living a life of privilege, yet his heart yearned for his true heritage. Witnessing the suffering of his enslaved brethren, after a fateful act, Moses fled into the wilderness of Midian, becoming a shepherd, far from the world he once knew. Years later, on Mount Horeb, a divine encounter changed his destiny. A burning bush, unconsumed by fire, revealed God's sacred command. Moses was chosen to lead his people to freedom, to confront the mighty Pharaoh, and demand the release of the Israelites. Returning to Egypt, Moses and Aaron stood before Pharaoh, delivering God's message. "Let my people go." But Pharaoh's heart was hardened. He scorned their pleas, tightening his grip on the enslaved, challenging the very will of the Almighty. Then came the plagues, a series of divine judgments. The Nile turned to blood, followed by swarms of frogs, engulfing the land. Lice and flies tormented the people. The sea struck down their livestock, yet Pharaoh remained unyielding in his defiance. Painful boils afflicted all, and then a devastating hailstorm, unlike any seen before, ravaged the land. Locusts devoured every green thing, and a thick, impenetrable darkness descended, plunging Egypt into 3 days of despair. Each plague brought Egypt to its knees, yet Pharaoh's pride persisted, his resolve wavering, but never fully breaking. Finally, the 10th plague, the death of every firstborn in Egypt. A night of profound sorrow, forcing Pharaoh's hand. With a heavy heart, Pharaoh commanded them to leave. The Israelites, a vast multitude, began their hurried exodus from Egypt. But Pharaoh's heart hardened once more. He led his chariots and army in hot pursuit, determined to reclaim his slaves. Trapped between the Red Sea and the approaching army, the Israelites cried out in fear, their hope dwindling. Then Moses raised his staff, and the waters of the Red Sea miraculously parted, forming towering walls of water. The Israelites crossed on dry ground, but as Pharaoh's army followed, the waters crashed back, engulfing them completely. Freed from bondage, the Israelites journeyed through the desert, sustained by divine provision like manna from heaven. Moses ascended Mount Sinai, a mountain shrouded in cloud and fire, to meet with God. There, amidst thunder and lightning, God bestowed upon him the 10 Commandments, etched in stone. Moses descended, carrying the sacred laws, establishing a covenant between God and his people, a guide for righteous living. The story of Moses and the 10 Commandments remains an enduring testament to faith, leadership, and the eternal power of divine law.